Okay, so what's up YouTube? I'm here to do a video of my top favorite repress of this year of 2016. So these are my favorite represses that came out this year, and I just forgot to put one in on the list. But here it is. So yeah, favorite represses that came out this year on 2016. So 2016. I noticed I've been buying more repress than newer records, and then the other records are just records I missed out, which they're gonna do their own video. But this one's just not in particular order, just showing you guys my favorite represses from this year. So yeah, so we're gonna show you the represses, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'm gonna show you every repress that I got so far. So here's one of them. 30 Seconds to Mars. Self-titled 30 Seconds to Mars. I didn't know this was a repress, but I searched it up. The original pressing of this vinyl came out back in 2012, and it was on a picture disc. So they finally came out with it on regular vinyl this year. So yeah, this is a repress. I did not know that. In my Christmas video, I thought it was the first time on vinyl, but no, it's a repress. And I'm actually kind of thankful they came out with this on repress, because the original copy on picture disc goes for like $70. So I'm actually really happy they came out with a repress and I got it for Christmas. But yeah, it's just plain black vinyl, gatefold, and yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars self-titled. Like I said, these are not in particular order because I don't know, I just really don't want to do like fight against everything being like, oh, which one's which now. So another repress that came out this year was for Record Store Day is All American Rejects, Move Along record. This record is a repress that I love that came out this year, is because it's a record I listened to when I was young, and to finally have it on vinyl was pretty cool. They repressed this year, and the original pressing went for a bit too much money, but the Record Store Day had an exclusive version that I think goes for a decent amount of money, not that crazy, but it was limited to 3,000. I got number 180. Pretty cool. Like I said, it's a throwback record to my youth, so that's the reason I had to pick it up, and it's definitely in my top favorite represses of this year. And then after that, I'm gonna do favorite. I don't know, just favorite other stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, another one that came out earlier, this was like back in early this year, was Dillinger Escape Plan, Irony is a Dead Scene with Mike Patton. This is a kick-ass EP. I'm really happy they came out with a repress this year, because the original pressing goes for a shit ton of money. So the repress still goes for a good amount of money. Not crazy anymore, it kind of dropped, but I think it's going to go back up. But yeah, Clear Orange, one of my favorite color vinyls, to be honest, because I don't know why, I'm a sucker for Clear Orange. It just looks fucking gorgeous on Clear Orange. But yeah, it matches like basically the main color of the EP, which is orange. And yeah, fuck yeah. Dillinger Escape Plan. I don't know how much this one's limited to. They never say how much this one's limited to. Oh yeah, if we're not here, back over here in Cerebral Born, because this album kicks ass. Great brutal death. Free. But yeah, another one that I love this year, a repress, was Pig Destroyer Terrifier. Reason is because original copy goes for a shit ton, and this is probably like one of my favorite Pig Destroyer records. Probably like my second, if I actually really think about it. It's probably my second Pig Destroyer record, and I think this is their second album. I guess that's why. But yeah, a cool thing about this repress, they actually gave us 6 bonus tracks. Or 4 bonus tracks that were exclusive to Japan and never was in the original pressing. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoy this, and I got the splatter version that's limited to 300 copy. Like, not splatter, red and white Marge. It looks really good. A record I blast a lot, to be honest. It's definitely one of my favorite represses of this year. And because, again, original pressing goes for a shit ton of money, so yeah. And this one's already out of print, this version, so yeah. Pretty crazy. Oh, it's limited to 500 copies on that color version. Blood and red and white Marge blood. Another repress, okay, this repress, it's definitely in my top because it's one that I love. But the thing I hate about it is because I bought an original pressing a week before they announced this. And this is Suicide Silence, The Cleansing. It's kind of funny that it wasn't about to make it to my favorite represses of this year, but I had to put it against the Suicide Silence. And plus, it's their old album. It gives people a chance to pick this up because not like me, which I paid $80 for an original pressing. But the cool thing about this repress, it came with 2 bonus tracks that the original vinyl pressing did not. And this version is mastered for vinyl, so I think it's better. And it's 180 gram. Pretty cool. I got the orange, clear orange that's limited to 300 copies. So really cool, really cool. Other than that, the only thing I hate about it is that I bought the original pressing a week before they announced it, and yeah, I spent $80. But what can you do? At least I have an original pressing of the album. But yeah, pretty cool. Limited 300 copies on clear orange. 180 gram. So yeah, pretty cool. Another one. This one's actually definitely one of my favorite represses. This is Suffocation's first album, Effigy of the Forgotten. Reason is, this is like another throwback album, like one of the first ever death metal records I listened to when I was back in high school, and yeah, this is like one of the ones I blast a lot. So yeah, it just felt great having a repress, and just look at that artwork though. Look at that fucking artwork. That artwork kicks ass. But yeah, I got the solid orange, which really looks fucking gorgeous. I really like it. It's not 180 gram. It's just standard orange, but pretty cool record to be honest. Like I said, this is like another throwback for me back in high school, so it just felt great having this finally on vinyl, because I think the original pressings go for a pretty good amount of money, so just happy I have this now. Now just hoping they could do Melvin Creations Retribution, hopefully like around next year, and that'll be fucking perfect. This one is another repress that I fucking love this year. Reason is, even the other represses that came out were kind of pricey, so this one was at least reasonable price. It's Weezer's Blue album. I fucking love this record. I think it's just standard gram or it's 180 gram. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's just standard gram. But yeah, just plain black vinyl. It is standard gram, and no, reason is, this isn't my top favorite repress, even though they already had a repress for a while now. It's because, the other repress, it's on a double LP and it goes for like $40 fucking. So I was waiting for just, like, at least a single one. They did. Just a single LP. And it sounds fucking good in my opinion. I was just blasting it recently because I fucking love this record. And just finally having it on vinyl just feels fucking great. But like I said, single LP, and it was a reasonable price, so yeah, it's you could at least get this for like $20. It's not a fucking bad deal, so yeah, that's the reason. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite represses because I finally have a Blue album from Weezer, which came out this year. Well, this repress, this version. Another awesome repress that I am extremely, definitely happy that came out was Pig Destroyer's Painter of Dead Girls. Like, oh my fucking god, this is fucking amazing that came out this year. The moment I saw this at Indie Merch when they had it, I just automatically ordered it, and I didn't care if it was on a color version or it wasn't. I was just finally happy I had this, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite records of this year. Like, reprocess I meant, but yeah, Gayful, and they actually found the long lost lyrics for the first song. And yeah, it's on, I got the plain black one. But it's just good because original pressing goes for like, at least maybe, last time I saw it, it goes for like at least $40. So I guess the repress dropped the price because I remember the first time I tried to look for this EP, like compilation thing on vinyl, it just went for fucking a shit ton of money. Like it was like 90 to like 100, so I was just happy they came out with this repress, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite represses. I noticed this year is more of the year of the Pig Destroyer, and this year I basically discovered that Pig Destroyer is my favorite grindcore band. Fucking love you guys. Okay, here's one that was like last minute. It's a record that I was like, oh my fucking god, I can't believe this came out, and no one really talked about it. And this is Opprobrium, Beyond the Unknown, which is basically aka Incubus, the original Incubus. And this is limited to 150 copies on a clear yellow, which looks fucking gorgeous. I have not played this yet, but just having this record in my collection just feels fucking awesome. So yeah, I have not played it yet. I have not checked out the sound, so I'm gonna check out the sound probably after I'm done blasting this record. But like I said, record I'm finally happy to own. Definitely in my favorite death metal records. Definitely in my top 10 favorite death metal records. It's such a great fucking death metal record. And yeah, like I told you, it's original pressing goes for like $60. Last time I checked, $60, and it says Incubus. It doesn't say Opprobrium, but I'm just happy I have this. I'm one of the people who actually enjoy represses because they actually give you a chance to get a rare vinyl for not that, usually not for that much expensive. But yeah, definitely if you have not checked this out, check this fucking album out. It's such a great fucking death metal record. Another one, same band. It's basically earlier this year, Opprobrium, Serpent's Temptation, which is their first album. This was more like death metal / thrash, which was good, and this album kicks so much out. This one I think had the original vocalist, which I don't know why. Out of their albums, I like their second album, which is Beyond the Unknown, but as vocalist wise, I prefer the original vocalist, which was Scott. And I got the like red and green march, which you could barely see, but you could kind of see the green over there, and you could see more red. But sounds fucking great. This is a Relapse reissue, and Relapse likes doing a lot of fucking represses of rare vinyl, so I'm actually giving them props because I'm a fan of Relapse records. I've been buying off of them for years. And yeah, I always been a fan because their represses give me a chance to get a death vinyl for the first time. So like for me, I fucking thank them for that because they give you chances to get like rare records, like I said. Here's one's from Nuclear Blast. Definitely one of my favorite represses. It's a record that it grew on me a lot more this year than what I first got it. And this was Exodus, Temple of the Dam, which is a record that I'm so happy they came out on repress. This is limited to 1,030 copies, which is a weird color, weird number, but it's such a great fucking record. It's on a red and orange marge. Double OP sounds fucking great, and like I said, this is just a record that just kicks so much ass, and just wow, this is just crazy. Like I said. But yeah, definitely awesome gatefold. Let me show you the gatefold. I was just staring at a picture, but yeah, kicks so much ass. If you have not listened to this record, definitely check this record out. This record kicks so much ass. Definitely one of my favorite represses. It came out like early this year too, because the original pressing goes for a lot of money. So I'm happy they came out with repress. And plus, the only problem with this repress. Oh wait, no, it does have it. Okay, never mind. Because I thought. Shit, I didn't realize that, but the repress actually comes with the cover of AC/DC. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Classic song. Great song. Okay, here's one that I was actually kind of surprised it came out this year. And it's probably the only picture disc that made it this year because I'm not a fan of picture discs and I try to avoid picture discs, but this picture disc sounds fucking amazing. And this is Celtic Frost Monoceros. And holy shit, this record made me like fall in love with Celtic Frost. I did not know. I knew about Celtic Frost for a few years now, but this is the record that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm happy I did because I didn't know that the original pressing goes for a shit ton of money, and I was like, holy shit. And this record, oh my fucking god, definitely an amazing fucking record, and just dark, oh my god. And it's on a picture disc. Not a huge fan of the artwork they use on the picture disc, to be honest, but that's just me. But other than that, the picture disc is double LP, 180 grand, and it sounds fucking amazing on the picture disc. Century Media did fantastic on this repress. I was hoping to get the white vinyl, but sadly it sold out before I could pre-order it, so I pre-ordered this version, and oh my fucking god, yes, this record is fucking amazing. It's I think Celtic Frost's last record, and it's limited to 500 copies. So yeah, I think it's already sold out on picture disc too. So Yeah, if you could find it cheap, definitely pick it up. It's definitely a must-have. And sorry, just let me switch the sides. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here, back again. So earlier this year, this also came out on Repress, and I had to pick it up. This is Darkest Hour, indie album, Deliver Us. This is her second album, and I remember when I first got this, I thought it was her first album, but this is her second album. Deliver Us. Reason I love this record, this repress, is because holy shit, this repress finally, like, this record made me realize that, like, this is in my opinion, it's kind of the evolution of melodic death, and it was so fucking good. And this is one of the records I played to death this year. Like, I played this record when I first got this on vinyl, and I was just blasting it like crazy. I fucking love this record. And this is a record that kind of got me into Darkest Hours a little bit more. But I got the white version that's limited to 100 copies on white vinyl. But holy shit, this repress, definitely one of my favorite represses of this year. It's just fucking fantastic. If you have not, please give this album a try. At least give it a try. It's a great fucking record. And the repress doesn't go for that much. So you can still get the white version too. So yeah, I just had to get the white version because it was limited to 100. But other than that, I'm just happy I picked this up. This record from beginning to end, it's just fucking fantastic. And like I said, this is one of my records. Definitely, if I try to define 2016, this is definitely one of the records. This record, I'll probably make a video of records that define 2016 for me. Hopefully, I could finish it. But yeah, one of the records that's definitely gonna make it into the list. Another awesome repress that came out this year, which is a record that I was like, I'll pick it up because it's more injured, because it usually goes up in price if I don't pick it up, and I'm happy I did because I think it goes up in price for a little bit pricey. But it's Morbid Angels, Gateway to Annihilation. What can I say? I remember I'm not a huge fan of, like, after the fourth album, but god damn it, like, it's such a good fucking record. Like, reason I love this record is because of fucking Pete, the drummer. He sounds fucking amazing. He sounds like he's just shooting machine guns in this record, and it's fucking fantastic. This is on a purple vinyl, standard gram, nothing really special, just purple vinyl, limited to 300. But holy fucking shit, this, after blasting this on vinyl, just made me fall in love with this record. Like, such a great fucking record this year. Sorry. But yeah, just holy fucking shit, this record, yes, definitely one of the best represses I got this year, definitely. And here's one that I know people are going to be like, really? But I honestly don't care. And I'm actually happy they came out with this on Repress. It's Linkin Park Reanimation vinyl. I know people are going to be like, what the fuck? After showing off a lot of, like, heavy bands. But Linkin Park is part of my childhood still. I still fucking love their music. I don't really care what anybody says. I enjoy their music. Hate me, but I enjoy their music. But Reanimation was one of those, like, collab records that I fucking loved listening to, and it's one of the only ones I could listen to from beginning to end. So the moment they announced the Repress that I discovered, I had to pick it up. I was wondering if this ever came out on vinyl. It did, and the original price goes for a pretty good amount of money. So I bought a Repress, and another reason is the artwork. I always love the artwork for Linkin Park's Reanimation. It's so fucking badass. But yeah, I fucking love this artwork. And I remember one time in high school, I redrew this artwork, but instead I made it into like Boba Fett from Star Wars. Because I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. But yeah, it's on a double LP. Standard grand, and it's just plain black vinyl. But one of my favorite represses of this year, like I said, it's one of those records that just brings me back to a point in my life. And I fucking love this record. This record kicks so much ass from beginning to end. In my opinion, it's such a great fucking record, and I know some people are gonna hate on me because of it, because it's Linkin Park, but I don't care. I love my new metal, and then yeah, this is a kick-ass fucking record. It has a lot of great fucking guest artists like Dante Davis, from Korn, which is pretty cool, and Aaron from Stain. But it's such a good fucking record. If you like, I don't know, if you want to give this a try, go ahead. I know some people are gonna be like, what the fuck, but honestly, don't care. I fucking enjoy these records. So probably my top 3 favorite represses that came out here this year. So favorite top 3. Who will wonder what it is? So probably number 3, because these are probably my 3 favorites. It's Reanimated Death Flesh by Mortician. Reason is, I have the picture disc. The picture disc sounds alright. I had the picture disc earlier this year. But then once they announced the repress, I was like, oh my god, it's finally going to be on regular wax. And oh my fucking god, yes. That artwork is just fucking amazing. I would add all the other reissues of Morbid Angels, but sadly I couldn't pick them up in time. Now they sold out. Now I hate myself. But that's besides the point. But gatefold picture of the band. Oh man, dude, just having this repress. And definitely one of my favorite color vinyls that came out this year. Like, that color vinyl's perfect. And it's just limited to 400 copies on this color version. Kicks so much ass. If you have not, this record kicks so much ass. I know some people disagree, but they say this is probably one of their most boring records, and I really don't care. The reason I love this record is because the references of the movies I listen. They use the sample for movies were fucking amazing, especially the Reanimator sample, because every time I hear that intro before Reanimated Death Flesh plays, I always say the lines in the movie. And I remember one time me and my friend were driving around at night, like at 3 in the morning, and I showed a Mortician, and then the intro came up, and I just repeated, and my friend's like, what the fuck, you know this line? I'm like, dude, it's usually sampled from one of my favorite horror movies of all time. So, yeah. But yeah, that artwork. It's just basically an homage to Reanimated Death Flesh. I mean, Reanimator. It's such a kick-ass fucking film, and you have not checked it out. Okay. So, another repress. Two more. Definitely these 2 are definitely in my favorites, because 2 records that I've been trying to get for a few years now, and I'm so fucking happy I finally have it. So first one I'm going to show you guys is Morbid Angels Domination. Like I said when I unboxed this, like I said in my vinyl pickup and my vinyl update, this record is my second favorite death metal record of all time. I know some people disagree with me or something like that. They think their other records is better. Yeah, fine. But this record is fucking amazing from beginning to end, and I fucking love it. It's a record that I'm so happy I finally have on vinyl. And it's one that I've been chasing after for a few years now. Like, goddamn it. I remember I was so close to ordering an original pressing for like $70 to like $80 one time at Discog. But I kind of held back because I was going to go do something with my ex-girlfriend during the time. But just finally having this record, and the moment I announced this and I heard people talking, I ordered it from eBay, $20. And we thought, no, this can't be real. And we couldn't find info. And then, here it is. It's a Rocktober exclusive during for fucking October. Limited to 2,500 copies on black vinyl. But, only problem with this repress, I was really hoping they'll use the CD artwork. The CD artwork looks way better than this artwork. I don't like this artwork, but it's just the music that counts to me. It's just, god fucking damn it, this is a record I blast to death when I first got it. And it's just, dude, Eyes to See, Ears to Hear, Caesar's Palace, Hate Work, Where the Slime Lives, Domination. Come on, the list goes on. This whole album, from beginning to end, is in my top 5 favorite records of death metal records of all fucking time. And like I said, Morbid Angels is probably my second favorite death metal band. Plain black, but just love that label when it has the logo, Domination, and just kicks so much fucking ass. Fucking love Morbid Angel, man. But I fucking love this record. This record is just, from beginning to end, spot on, just pure fucking, just gets you fucking pumped, that record. Okay, last record to show. Well, actually, there's two more, but I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Reason is, I'm just gonna get this over with. I know people are probably gonna think this record is gonna be my top #1, but it isn't. But I'm just gonna show it for honorable mention, and it's this bad boy, which is Scream Bloody Gore by Death. Reason this record is not my #1 of this year is because this record I have an original pressing of already before they announced the repress. I've been having it for like a few years now. So getting the repress, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I praise repress. I don't really mind it. And I got the box set. I'm just gonna show off the box set because I got like 5 different copies of this repress because it, like I said, Scream Bloody Gore. It's a record I love to death. But yeah, just let me show this off. So this one has the like rehearsal session on vinyl too, which I love. Just hearing music from Death before like Scream Bloody Gore. But another reason why this is an honorable mention, I was about to not put this in the list or in the video, but reason is it also. Another reason why I enjoyed this repress is because they actually gave you 2 bonus tracks, the 2 bonus tracks that were never in the original pressing, which were Beyond the Unholy Grave and Land of No Return. Beyond the Unholy Grave is by far one of my favorite death metal songs of all fucking time. I fucking love that record. Another reason is because the intro, you could tell it's like inspired by Iron Maiden. Like it just feels like Iron Maiden, and then boom, it hits you with that fucking riff, and then you just hear Chuck's vocals screaming, and then just when you just hear Beyond the Unholy Grave, how he sings it, spot on, perfect. So it just feels great just to finally hear that on vinyl. So yeah, that's one of the reasons it's my honorable mention. And plus, I talked to this album to death already on my channel. If you know me, if you've been a fan of my channel for a few years now, or like months or anything, you already know Scream Bloody Gore. I praise that album. It's my favorite death metal record of all time. It's even the reason I'm in college right now. Like I said, it's an album that like made me want to do music. It's the album that pushed me forward to say I want to create something amazing. So yeah, Scream Bloody Gore, honorable mention. It's always gonna be my #1 favorite record. So yeah, #1 favorite death metal record. Favorite record of all time. It's definitely in there, like in #2 because I already have my favorite record of all time. But that's besides the point. #1 favorite repress of this year has to go. Same band. Death, Sounds of Perseverance. Reason is, original pressing goes for a shit ton of fucking money. They also came out with a bootleg this year. I am so happy I did not pick that up because I heard it sounds like shit. And another reason is they came out with a repress later on, and holy fucking shit, this is definitely one of my favorite Death records. Death discography, I'm not saying it's full on perfect because there's 2 albums that, well, I enjoy Human. Individual Thought Pattern is by far my least favorite, but Symbolic was fucking amazing. It's a record I fucking love. And then Sounds of Perseverance, the last album with Chuck, was just a great way to like kind of close the chapter of Death, because it was, even if Chuck was still alive, Death would finish because he wanted to work on his new band, so he wanted to just end it Death. But this was a good way to end Death in my opinion. It's just, oh my god, it's just this record. Like I put it in my and if you follow me on Instagram, that's not. But I put this in my albums to play, playlist to play during my funeral, because this album it's a perfect like album to blast for a funeral in my opinion. So dark, so just feels like, oh my god. But just finally having this record on vinyl just made me like, oh my fucking god. I got the clear gold splatter with red, black. This record, Sounds of Perseverance, I recommend picking this up. This repress is fucking amazing from beginning to end, like I said. and I'm so happy I finally have this on vinyl. Like, you have no fucking idea. It just gets my. That's one of the reasons why I love Relapse Records. They're doing represses of the Depth discography, and I already have Spiritual Healing. I have Leprosy. I've been having Scream Bloody Gore in original pressing, but it just feels great to have the other pressings with the bonus tracks. And Sounds of Perseverance finally. So we're just hoping for Human and Individual Thought Patterns, and basically my collection is complete. I already have Symbolic from Metal Blade, so I'm okay with that. But like I said, this record is one of my records that, like I said, I'll play at my funeral, and I'm so happy. This is definitely my #1 favorite repress of this year. It's just a record I was been trying to get for years too, and just finally have it in my hands right here. Just feels fucking amazing. I'm not a huge fan of the new artwork, not gonna lie, but I'm just happy to finally have this record. Like I said, anything from Def really, I fucking praise. Except Individual Thought Patterns. I know people would argue me on that one, but I can't. That's like the only weakest Def record in my opinion. But this record, it's fucking amazing. I can't stop talking about Def. Like I said, if you've been a fan of my channel, or you've been, I praise Def to death. Like, everyone knows that. If even my closest friends know that too. They're like, yeah, he's a Def fan. Even my college friends were like, yeah, Def fan. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. This awesome fucking just my favorite represses of this year. I hope you guys definitely enjoy this, because I actually just really happy I had these, to be honest. And then yeah, it's just awesome represses. Hopefully 2017 so far. There's one repress that already caught my eyes. Oh well, technically it's the first time on vinyl, but I know I'm gonna do a list of first time on vinyls this year, because there's a lot of records that came out for the first time on vinyl, so I'm definitely gonna put a list on that one. But other than that, yeah, these are basically represses. Ones we were waiting for. First time on vinyl, I'm gonna do a list, top favorite EPs and top favorite vinyls of this year, or albums, and then yeah, let's just see how it goes, and then hopefully I can get this done before New Year's. So. Hope you guys enjoy. And there's going to be probably a vinyl unboxing tomorrow. So, because I think one of my vinyls are coming in tomorrow. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope everyone has a safe, everyone has a good day and everything. Everyone had a good holiday and everything. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this. Take care, guys. And stay fucking metal. Peace.